Good morning. This is Jan Cercone at Sound and Light Healing Arts. And today is the middle of January. And it is the time where we want to just rest a little bit more and have time to figure things out and make some new choices before the weather gets nice and we go back out into the world where we don't want to think too deep. We don't want to drop down in. So our topic today, actually Laurel chose the topic, and there's a beautiful painting behind me. And the painting is of an angel. And I often think that many of us that are here to do healing work, visionary work, and to bring new ways of thinking and being, have an angelic quality, if we're not actually angels in the flesh, perhaps. Who knows? Maybe in the future we'll know. But this painting is interesting because it's an angel, but her heart is in a box. Her heart isn't open, it's contained. And I have found this with so many people I meet, that since they were little, because of the experiences they had with people that they should have trusted, they don't feel safe, like it's okay, like they'll be okay to open their heart. So they go through life watching other people experience deep love, reciprocity, and feeling safe to love. So what that does, it's a feeling of almost like watching someone in the warmth of their home, a family, and you're standing on the outside a little bit in the cold, and there is a glass window there. But there's no real understanding because this feeling world was established as a child. There's no real understanding of the causation, and the feeling is as I'm not worthy, or I'm different, or somehow I can't manage this. And what has happened is, because the family has not given a vibration of safety and that figure eight to give love and receive love, and because in our society, even our own churches, has not taught us how easy it is to go up to the Creator. All you have to do is ask for the gates of heaven to open and let yourself be drenched, and just open any gates, and we simply can fill our huge hearts with love, and then the love flows out to other people and awakens, it's available for them. So as I'm telling this, it's very clear that many of us, our parents or loved ones, as we were growing up, their hearts were in a box. They didn't know how to give love to us because their parents didn't. There was often not a lot of touching in some cultures. And again, they were shut off by their beliefs and no one taught them. So everyone has walked around pretty much, except for many exceptions to the rule, or maybe some loving families or those that really learned that they could ask and they could access these energies. But when you think about it, how many happily married couples are there in the world? Truly happy and loving. How many happy families with healthy, vibrant children connected to their parents? Does this really exist to a great extent on our earth plane? And it is because, and I think it's interesting in this picture, in this heart, it is a geometric structure. And because the vibrational grid of all that is geometry, it in fact is in a box, a compartmentalized box. So our meditation today will to be work with our own heart and to change the geometry of our own heart to an open system. And then we ask and intend through the 3-point Be the Light process. Open the gates of heaven and receive it. And we not only will fill our now limited box now as an open hexagon system, but we can flow it out into the world. And guess what? You become a love magnet. People feel that love and they want to love you. And this is an invitation. They'll say, you're so loving. How did you become so loving? Well, I used my consciousness and intention to shift my heart to open. And I use this very simple Be the Light 3-point process to constantly refill myself and let it come out. So I am never tired. I never feel that I've given too much. There's never okay, I've given them 3 parcels of love. I'm only getting 2 back. No. You then love as a creator loves. Limitless, unconditional love. And you've essentially brought heaven to earth, and you'd allow your love to go and be like the pink sparkles on the cake of life. Everyone's walking around, and trying to celebrate their life, but they have these kind of dead look. They don't know how to celebrate love in their life. And you're bringing this magical pink sparkly sprinkles, and they're like, whoa, I want what she's drinking. I want, where are you getting your source from? So you become a source. And as you become a source, that is the key to the human happiness. Being the source of what you promised to bring and giving it away and having it appreciated. Dale Carnegie, Edgar Casey, all the great thinkers of our time talk about abundance and flow and the receivership. The minute you are completely in this flow, you are a happy, successful person. No matter the number in the bank account, you are a magnet for goodness. Okay, so let's go ahead and work on our own hearts. Let's take a deep breath through the nose and out through the mouth. We ask and intend to set a sacred space. We place a beautiful hold-on of balance. Now, I just got a little message from Spirit. Jan, just don't do this just for the little circle that's live on the call. Let's put a hold-on of balance over each person in the world who would like to open their heart. Let's put a hold-on of balance over the entire planet. So the planet is open to receive the Creator's love for healing, regeneration, and to give that love back to her people that love her. Do you see? It's a two-way street. And once one way is open, at least there's a channel for the energy to begin flowing. Let's take a breath through our nose and out through our mouth. We ask and intend to still our minds, to let go of our worries, our thoughts, our pictures, truly our pictures of who we are, how we love. Let's have lots of courage and imagine that there's a big chalkboard and it says, my personality, how I give and experience love, the people in my life, how they give me love, how I expect it, how I'm disappointed, how much I want. You can see this list can go on and on and on. You're going to take this huge chalkboard, and it's a big one, like in a college science room, that is full of all of your own personality generated from magazines, people in your family, ideas of love. And you are going to see them just for what they are. The past. Truly, has the past and the way you've held it served you and given you what you are truly seeking? So you now have in your right hand an eraser. And it's an eraser that erases everything completely like a vacuum. And you are erasing, and every other person is erasing. Because let me tell you, these formulas are very, 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 very specific. I only love Methodists, and I only love Methodists who are white. I only love Methodists who are white, who have 3 sparkly, happy children. You have no idea how specific the categorization of who is lovable and who is not becomes in our unconscious psyche. Keep erasing. 1/3 of the chalkboard is completely erased. Notice how you might feel a tendency to feel a little frightened as this criteria is erased, because we are moving into the unknown, and it is not an abyss at all. It is a cloud of freedom. So I give that picture to allure you over to the other side, beyond circumscribed, limited love, into standing on a cloud of complete freedom and abundance and joy, to express love in such a way that is not tainted by human limitations of sexual innuendo or grandiose or generated by outdated archetypes, motherly love or childlike love. We are talking about a force so pure and so simple that it is not limited. It does not have a mask, a face, a costume, or a personality. It is simply a vibration. A vibration, and it cannot be limited. So now 2/3 of the chalkboard takes a little time, because as we speak, vibrationally, we are melting the deep, kind of indentured, I guess that's an interesting word, I'm not even sure what it means, but it just popped up. All the deep, deep, deep ways that we have felt obligated to love, limited to love, consignment to love. If this and this happens, then I'll get it, and then I'll love. We are melting all of these old scribbles on the wall. And now we are coming down to that last little item. That last little item. I can only give love if they give me love back. Can you love the unlovable? Can you love the alcoholic, the rageaholic, the stingy person with love? Can we love our parents who hurt us, actually damaged our flow of love? Can we erase the beliefs and patterns and release our parents and our families with love? When you can, imagine that you are taking your chalk eraser and you are letting go. Last one, done, complete slate. So now you are like a empty being, completely empty. We have even removed your historical ideas and experiences of love. We are pressing reset in your nervous system, so there's no going back to old patterns default. You are empty, and in your mind, repeat after me. I ask and intend. I make an intention that I erase and dissolve all of my previous thoughts, behaviors, patterns, and words related to the flow of love. I am now choosing a higher, more joyous, open path of experiencing, allowing, sharing, and illuminating the Creator's love through me. Excellent. So go ahead and imagine a beautiful effervescent ball. This formula, this remedial formula, is being prepared for you at source. Beautiful, squiggly lights. And this is hovering over the top of your head. And now just let it begin to flow down into your crown chakra, into your brain, very deeply into your entire energy field. Let this energy bathe your throat so that your words, your communications, all nuances, everything is in complete alignment with this new expressive quality of your love. Unconditional love. Let this energy come onto your shoulders and let it pull off any weight you've had of compression, of fearing to express divine love, that people might not understand you. In its highest, purest form, divine love is always understood. There's no confusion. There's no manipulation. It just is. So now allow this energy to flow into your heart, and as it does, it is so potent and so refining that the very subtle structural, the architecture of your heart is beginning to bend, move, and shake. And now let go of any patterns, any boxes of limitation, of sharing and being open love system. This is a very profound process. Just let the floods, a tsunami of corrective energy, come in and repattern your heart. And so now it is completely open, and it is safe. It is very safe for your heart to be this open. And just feel the depth of the cells receiving this new patterning of love. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. And there is an underlying message here. There is never anything to fear with this depth and richness of pure love flowing through you. You can trust that whatever happens to you is right. It is part of your school that you designed. There is no need to ever fear anything. All is well. So now, see that your heart is an open system, and this love that is poured from this beautiful melting ball through your body is not stagnant and just filling your heart. It is an open system, and see that it's flowing out in golden ribbons out into the world. And there's no names on these ribbons: husband, lover, child. They actually are available for everybody and everything in every place. Imagine that the golden love light of the Creator is profusely pouring through your heart to everywhere, everyone, and every place simultaneously. Notice that there's a part of us that wants to stop it, control the flow, or think it's too big. No, we're going to release that thought. You are imagining that your body is like a fire hydrant. putting out the fires of fear and pain on earth, and that you are letting it gush through you to the highest volume, energy per second that your body can tolerate safely. So just take a moment and feel into what is moving through you. How much, and how it is safe to let go. You don't have to hold on. You don't have to have any clenching. If you are choosing this, let this be the new safe, chosen way to experience life and love through you. Take a breath. And again, feel that you are safe. And when we come out of this meditation, you won't feel it so strongly active the way that you are feeling it right now. It'll be just like when you're paying attention to your breathing, it seems much different. This will all be on automatic, and this energy flowing through you will take any particles of your own dissonance, illness, or you are not feeling enough vitality. You yourself will be lifted and healed by this high vibrational bath. So that's a pretty good reason. So we are just allowing this energy to go through our entire body, leaving no cell untouched. Beautiful. We ask and intend that our hearts be absolute flower of life, hexagonal structures, safely flowing huge amounts of the force and the power and the flow of love through us now. We ask it simultaneously that this occur in all beings on earth who say yes. We encourage them to feel the safety and the natural state that this is. We take our attention to the earth grid, and we ask in that the beautiful galactic universal energies come in and flush through the earth grid, that she is clean and clear and healed. Very gently. We know that we are guided by our angelic realms, spiritual masters as we make these intentions, of course. So that it is all safe, and it is a design of creating the new divine plan for Earth. So we continue this re-patterning. Very profound. Feel the energy just even coming out the bottom of your feet now, anchoring into the earth grid, so that all is perfectly connected. And you are suspended in your natural flow of goodness and love. So this has been a very, very, very powerful meditation. And I invite you to, if you're home, resting in your environment, that you continue to allow this to very gently and beautifully flow through you, pushing out any little sands of heaviness. So we will finish this part of the meditation before I move into community discussion, which is not recorded, by putting a beautiful golden resilient egg around each of our energy fields that is part of this process, so that this process continues in a very holy, graceful way, that we can reside in peace in our most natural state. Blessed be. Thank you for joining us today. Jan Cercone for Sound and Light Healing Arts. Thank you.